ba 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 ba. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so yeah. It's art day! Art day! Ba 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 ba. Da 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 da. So I'm just gonna put out some tweets and just kind of hang out for a moment. And yeah. So, how's everybody's day going? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's having a good weekend too. Ba ba da ba ba ba. I hope everybody had a good weekend. But I already said that. Psh. I always say that. I always hope that everybody has a good weekend and day. And yeah, just like. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, this BGM. So I found a couple of websites. Not websites, but I just realized that there's no BGM on the screen. Hold on. Let's grab. There should be BGM now. It's pretty quiet in the background. Oh god, I bumped it up too much. There we go. I just realized I didn't put the background music on all of my screens. Pop, pop, pop. And my PNG tuber's not on here. You know, if I was actually a decent streamer, man, it would be crazy. Okay, so, yeah. Today we're gonna do some art. Art. Hashtag physical art? What the hell is non-digital art called? Is there a word for non-digital art or is it just art? You know, I actually have no idea. But that's okay. Whatever the term for it is, we're doing it. There we go. Okay, so yeah. Now that my tweets are sent out, I can just kind of relax and try to get started here in a moment. Just gotta move some stuff around on my desk. And yeah. Make sure my paper is centered on my screen. Ba 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 ba. Alright, cool. Ba ba da, ba ba da. Whenever you want to focus that camera, there we go. That's a nice focus. Thank you. Okay, so I've never really painted with watercolors before. I've done a lot of things, but I've never done watercolors. So I have this like really cool watercolor pen, and you fill it. And I don't know, it somehow makes watercolors work. But I didn't fill it. I was just gonna use water. I have a cup of water here. Don't worry, all of my electronics are tucked safely out of the danger zone. We have paper laid down on my desk. My watercolor paints are over here off to the side. They got a little bit messy while we were moving. But yeah, I got my watercolor paints over here. I have my water over here. I have my drink way off to the side, although I should actually bring it in. I'm actually using the Carousel Rainbow Starbucks cup. As you can see, we've taped off the border. Paint! Yeah, paint. We've taped off the border. So this should end up being like an 8 by 10, 8-inch by 10-inch piece. And the first thing we're going to paint is some jellyfish. I am following a tutorial, by the way. I'm following a tutorial. Because I've never done this before. Also, guys, I have so many brushes. Guys, I have so many brushes. The first thing we're gonna do... the lady in the tutorial uses a giant brush like this to start out with. And then she moves on to like some pointed brushes. I don't have pointed brushes. Oh hey, a sable hairbrush. I don't know where that came from. Oh, this is another sable hairbrush. But yeah, I actually don't think I have any round-tipped brushes. Holy shit, I think all of the brushes... A scrap of paper on the side to test? No? No, I sure don't. We're just gonna full send it, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I have a tester page somewhere. I just don't know where. This is a nice round soft. Let me see, man. Let me see what I have. I'm kind of just trying to find brushes that look similar to the ones that she used. Oh my god, this one got crooked, but it is actually the right shape. White tack on round. Oh, here's a nice, like, nice moppy brush. Yeah, so, by the way, these came from my grandmother's house. They've been sitting in a bag like this for, I don't know, years. And I am borrowing them. So, if you want to be mad at someone about how these brushes look, it's not me that you should be mad at. In case anyone's concerned that this is how I treat my brushes. Borrowing? Yeah. In case you're interested, these are my brushes. These have all been used on acrylic paint. Yeah, these are my brushes. These are how they're kept. These are where they're kept when they're dry. And yeah, I think I actually have... Okay, so I have a small round in here. But yeah, this is how I keep my brushes versus how she keeps her brushes. Now, to be fair, her brushes are also available to children to use, and I don't allow children to touch my things, like in general, my things. But yeah, I'm borrowing them. These two blue ones are Royal Langnickel, by the way, in case anybody's interested. The rest of these are just like an assortment of whatever. This one, I don't know. This is concerning to me. Maybe it'll soften up when we put it in water. Once we're done here, by the way, I have some brush cleaner. Yeah, Royal Langnickel. Once we're done here, I have some nice brush conditioner and cleaner that I'll use to kind of fix these brushes. Because, yeah, I think this one's not going to be useful the way it is. But yeah, so I'll fix them up and clean them up. But yeah, she may or may not know that, they're gone. Yeah, I said I don't like this BGM. Hang on. I'm gonna swap to the other one. Yeah. Yeah. The instructions on them say to leave the... Yeah, I mean, those are round. They're pointy and round. The instructions on the conditioner says to leave it on indefinitely if you want to reshape them. Like, leave it to dry. And yeah. So in addition, I also have it's the same one you use. The little brown pot. Just the little brown pot. Master something? Yeah, it's the same one. Anyway, I have a paint marker. It is a very fine tip for doing details and, you know, highlights and stuff like that. Obviously, we have this brush. We have an assortment of other brushes. I have a little mixing palette here. I actually have a page out of my sketchbook that I use to test markers that I think we'll also use to test the watercolor paints. This is a Grumbacher mixed media sketchbook. And we have just a couple of like random drawings in here as well. We have Fuecoco with paste, and here's my tester page. And one thing that I really love about this sketchbook is that the pages are meant to be taken out gently, and then you can put them right back in. They pop right back in, and you can just, yeah, you can take them out, put them back in. Oh, and here's my Hydra Goose. Her name is Sorina, and I love her. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, very cool. I love it. I love it. And I did check. This is rated for watercolor painting. It says that the performance is quote-unquote average, so, you know. Yeah, so without further ado, I also have a squirt bottle, because apparently you're supposed to, like, you know, squirt your palette to get it to work. I don't know. We're doing all this for the first time, so everything's gonna be a little bit awkward. And, let's get started by giving our palette a generous wetting. It's also a squirt bottle that I use on my cat. What are you painting? Ah, I see. Hey, Phobia. We are gonna paint some jellyfish today. So, first thing I'm gonna do is take this big brush with some nice clean water. And we're just gonna start out by brushing the whole page with some water, getting it nice and dampened. And once again, I am following a tutorial. Why has no one made jellyfish gummies? Dude, someone should make jellyfish gummies. I love jellyfish. Jellyfish are one of my favorite invertebrates. Okay, so this brush does not hold water super well, but I think that's okay. Alright, so our page is nice and wet, and I think this is a sable as well, actually. Yeah, wet on wet, baby! I think this is like Taklon. We'll see how that holds water as well. I can't promise to be, as soothing as Bob Ross. But yeah, wet on wet. Get the paper nice and wet. It did still work, it did. Alright, and then we're gonna use our brush to pick up some various blues. I know you guys can't see my palette, but I just don't have that much room to like zoom in and out, so you're just gonna have to believe me. We're gonna pick up a little bit of blue, and we're just gonna kind of keep it loose, watery, painterly in the background. Want very nice dilute. That's not doing it for me. There we go. Get nice diluted blue. Yes, various blues, yes. So first I'm just kind of using this one to give me one shade here. And I'm going to take a little bit of a different blue over here and just kind of work that in as well. We want everything just kind of light, soft, very well blended. Lots of water. And in case anyone's worried, I actually have a silicone pad under this, so if it leaks, it's not going to get to my desk very easily. Yeah, very painterly, very soft, very lots of hair. Oh my god, have fun, friend! Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. I can't. My nails are so long and weird that I can't get the fucking hairs up off the page. I'm gonna scream. I know, not the hair. I know, right? They're brush hairs as well. I might go get a pair of tweezers. I'm gonna go get a pair of tweezers. I'll be right back, y'all. Just watch my painting for me. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Oh yeah, you guys are coming with me, but like, the painting isn't, obviously. So, the painting isn't, the camera isn't. Hi, Pollywog. Apparently the cat is. Also, for safety, I have 3 towels to my right. You're drinking the paint water? Well, joke's on you. It's non-toxic paint, so. Yeah, this works way better than trying to fucking get it with my fingernails. So I realized that there's a lot of overhead light. Let me see if this helps. Let me see if this helps with the shine. Is that better or is it worse? No, it's definitely worse. Hang on. Nope. Well, overhead shine it is. Very sorry, very sorry. Yeah, I figured that's worse. Anyway, so we're just going to blend these 2 blues a little bit better. Let's grab... Let's grab some purple from over here. And get this bottom corner with some purple. Get that blended out really nice. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Hang on. There is a limited amount of space in my water cup because of the way it is. And only one brush at a time fits. You sip it! You sip it. The brushes that I'm not using, I'm going to put on the floor on top of one of my mini towels. Excuse me. I also have a towel for my fingers. Why? I think it's great. Dude, I love this kind of cup. I love it. Literally use a mug. You know, I actually don't own any mugs. No, I'm sorry. There is one mug in the house, and it's my partner's Kudo Me mug that I got him for Christmas. We're not a big mug family. Let's grab some of this blue and get it up here. Oh, need some more water. Up here. We're not a mug family. We don't have mugs. I know some people like collect them and stuff, but we just don't have any. We're big neurodivergent people, so all of our cups have like, you know, lids and straws. So Pollywog. Please don't chew on my brushes. Here, watch out. No. Anyway, I really like this like dabbing and blotting technique. I know you guys can't see super well because of how bright the light is. But you'll have to trust me. Wow, you have 3 mugs? Look at Mr. 3 mugs over here. Let's grab this blue. I like that blue a lot. This paper is not having a very good time right now. Let's put some more up here. Do I enjoy watercoloring? You know, this is my first time trying it, but so far I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, this is genuinely the first time I've ever tried watercolor painting. But I am actually really, really enjoying this. We'll see how much I enjoy it once we get to the hard part. I want to brighten up that purple. Give it a little more purpliness over here. We bring it up and into these blues. Over here. Definitely need some more paint on the brush. Up into here. I know it's super, super hard to see. I'm so sorry, you guys. So what we're going for is like ocean. We've got blues, we've got purples. I'm gonna use some plain water to just kind of blend the colors on the edges a little bit better. Got this like teal color up here in this corner. I think I want... I know it's crazy, but I think I want some more blue. Gonna bring a nice strong blue up from this corner. Which you can't see because my giant, robust, obese head is in the way. My giant PNG tuber. Not hard to see what I'm going for? Yay! I'm glad. Okay. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is scare my cat. And I am gonna be muted for this, so don't freak out, but I'm going to use my hair dryer. Not sponsored, not affiliated. I'm gonna use my hair dryer to dry the water. So we're gonna be muted for a few minutes, so I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for that delay, you guys. Once again, we just wanted to dry our background. It's still a little bit damp in some spots, like up here, but I think we should be fine. Now we're gonna move on to our next step. Now, the next step is the one that I'm really, really nervous about because it's kind of freeform, and freeform makes me nervous. So, let me just watch my tutorial again. By the way, this tutorial is by... Oh my god, what's her name? At andrea.nelson.art on TikTok. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, cool. My camera's not picking it up. There we go. So this is the person whose tutorial I am following. Go check her out. She's really cool. She's got a lot of really, really amazing tutorials for different types of art. And, yeah, they're really fun. If I have time, we're gonna do a couple more of hers. And, yeah. So, yeah, nervous. Nervous. Okay, we're gonna grab some water. And what we're going to do is we're going to start drawing our jellyfish. If I enjoy this, you know what you're getting me for my day of birth? You don't have to get me anything for my day of birth. So what we want is some super concentrated paint, and then we're just going to... Oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Draw the outline of a jellyfish. Okay, and then what are we gonna do? Okay, so then we're gonna rinse our brush off. Hang on, I gotta take this other brush out of the paint pot. Paint pot, paint pot. Gotta put it on the floor so my cat can eat it. Please stop eating my brushes, Pollywog. Anyway, we are going to make our brush really, really wet. Pollywog, get the fuck away from my brushes! Leave them alone! You're gonna get sprayed. You're gonna get sprayed! Yes, you are. Hello. Hi, baby. Hi, Mama. Look at Mama. Hi. She's looking at me like, yeah, I'm chewing on your brushes, so what? Anyway, so yeah, while this paint is still wet, we're going to take our brush, lots of very, very wet, and we're going to spread the paint out from the edge to the center. Polly! Anyway, edge to center. Just kinda... Gonna kind of refine this edge a little bit. And... I think my paper's a little too funky right now. I may have waited too long. Are we edging? Hell yeah, we edging. Okay, so there is our first jellyfish. And now you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna draw another jellyfish. This one is gonna be fuchsia. Like pinky fuchsia. Gonna put him over here. He's gonna be a little bit taller. I think I might need to invest in a better watercolor set. Oh, lad, he a long boy? Yeah, he a long boy. And once again, we're gonna get lots of water. Drag the color inwards. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful jellyfish. Well, he's not a jellyfish yet, but he will be a jellyfish. And we're gonna do a couple more jellyfish. Let's do like a really... Let's do like a... Oh, you know what? What if we did a teal one? Maybe like bloop it over in this corner here? Like maybe this direction? Just kind of a small boy? Oh, yeah. Yeah, like that. Just kind of like in the corner. Oh god, what paint did I use? What paint did I use? Is it this one? I think so. It's kind of difficult to get a fairly high concentration on this paint. It's not. They're not expensive paints. I got this set at Five Below, which means I paid $5 or less for the entire set. But you know what? I'm pretty happy with it so far. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Let's see. I don't know. Where should I put another one? I want to do at least one more. I'm thinking like here. But what if we put her upside down? And I'm gonna make her a really bright pink. Not because pink is a girl's color, but just because I like pink. Okay, this pink sucks. This pink sucks. Okay, well, good to know. She might be too close to the others. I think I can just grab a little bit more paint here and just kinda... Yeah, you know what? I think that's good. I think that's fine. Honestly, not bad, not bad, not bad. Like 5 out of 10, I'd say. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to try some colors out. You know what? We have 4 jellyfish, and I really don't like... I don't like the number 4. I know that sounds really stupid. So we're gonna do another jellyfish kinda in this corner, but we're just gonna have like the bottom of his like body. So he's not even getting a full head. He's just getting like a body. And we're gonna do that one. I kind of really like this color here. A little one on the corner. Yeah, he's gonna be over here in this corner. So we're gonna grab this like fuchsia again. Just to kind of bring it around the page. And we're gonna outline this corner a little bit. And we're just gonna do the very barest. I know you can't see him through my head. He's completely covered by my head. I apologize, but you will see the tentacles, I promise. And we just bring in some water. Just a little bit. So he's gonna be upside down. His tentacles are gonna go this way, and then her tentacles are gonna go this way. This one's tentacles are gonna go. So yeah, we've got like lots of like tendrils going kind of everywhere. Yeah. Hang on a second. I'm getting messages from like 6 people. It's okay. Also, I actually like the brush set that I have a lot. Although those are nice. I need to find Glippers, yeah. I actually have a few kicking around with some grippers. So the next thing we're gonna do is, unfortunately, we have to wait for these to dry. So, uh, yeah, we're going to be silent again for a moment while we, blast the jellyfish with my thingy. Okay, so now that these are dry, except for this one, for some reason he's like really wet. I don't know why. But yeah, for come on, phone, stop being a piece of shit. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to be using a. Where's my brush? There's my brush. I think my problem is maybe I didn't use a small enough brush because this is pretty big. So I think I'm going to use a smaller brush for the next step. We're going to grab our paint again and give them rear ends. So we make a line. Oh, this is looking terrible. This is genuinely looking awful. But I'm having fun, and that's the point. That's the important part. There we go. Can't remember the last time you did watercolors. Well, here's a sign that maybe you should play with some watercolors soon. I care how it looks. Me, I care. I care a lot, actually. I like this brush a lot better for picking up concentrated paint color. This brush seems to pick it up way better than the other one. And the other one's the one that came with my fucking kit. So I'm gonna go back in here and kind of re-concentrate some of the edges. Who cares how it looks? Bro, you have known me long enough to know that I care so much. Yeah, oh my gosh, actually, that's kind of cute. Yeah, that makes sense. And this is one of my Royal Langenagel, so it kind of makes sense that it's a nicer brush. The only problem with my set is that I don't have any like larger brushes that are really suitable for watercolor. So, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do the fuchsia one over here, which I really like. I really, really like how this color turned out. Just touching it up a little bit. Yeah, go for it. No one's gonna fucking spend that much money on me. And we'll just kind of grab the edge like this. I know. And I appreciate the thought. And we're gonna come in with some clean water and touch up this. Well, distribute the paint from this edge here. You know what? These are not the worst jellyfish I've ever seen. Hang on, my fucking partner. Yeah, these are not the worst jellyfish I've ever seen. We're gonna grab some of this really shitty pink. And you guys get the gist. We're just going to give bottoms to all of our jelly friends here. Yeah, this is the worst pink, honestly. It's taking so much effort to make this pink look decent. What if I just take some of this fuchsia from the other one? Ah! Thank you for the bits. You scared me. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is the worst pink. We are just going to have to use the other fuchsia. I feel like I made them too. What if that girl is in the background? I don't know what that means, but, you know. The jelly with the pink you don't like. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're trying to convey. There we go. That doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look too heinous. And then finally we're gonna add a background to this one over here. Can't remember what color we used for this one. So I'm gonna dip into the purple again. And just give him a little bit of a bottom. He's a much bigger boy than I thought he was gonna be. Hey, Polly. Hi. Hi, baby. Are you gonna sit under my desk? Are you gonna snooze under my desk? I almost want to, like, come back in with some colored pencils and draw that one character from Once Human in the center here. What's her name? Nissa? Nessa? But that's a whole other art project. Oh yeah, that's right. This isn't taped down. So I can show you guys the little jelly in the corner that I just completely fucked up. Hi, baby. No idea. She's the girl with the jellyfish on her head. She's wearing like a white and pink dress. She's at that one settlement and she sells stuff for those weird like flower medals. Fairly certain I used the wrong color here. Yeah, her. See? Her. And we'll finish up with this little teal guy. I'm just gonna do a little tiny bit here. Oops, too much water. A little bit more teal. Too much water. Hey, Iron, how's it going? There we go. Okay, cool. So we have 5. Nice, nice. Did you get a new job? We have 5 of our little jelly friends. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to hit it with the heat gun again to dry it off. Yo, congratulations, friend! Congrats! So proud of you! You suggested a new throne item? Thanks! Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do some squiggly lines coming down from the bottom edge of our jellyfish. But I just realized I do have to. Hey, it is better than nothing, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna mute for a moment while I dry this off. I can't even imagine how many thousands of dollars that is. Very silly, very silly. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and take our brush and do some squiggly lines. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna do some squiggly lines. And we want to go in kind of all the directions. Get all those little bloopers in there. That's way less than I expected. Wow, dark. Thank you. I love this brand, honestly. And let's see what's next. Next we'll do the terrible pink one. I wonder if I could use some red instead of the pink. Let me see. Let's test it on my paper over here. Oh, yeah. Okay, alright. My paints are starting to go a little dry from all of the heat gunning that we're doing. But it's okay. Do not crunch. Oh yeah? What are you gonna get her? I think that's enough there. A crate of beans? Wow, that's terrifying. We're gonna go back in with this red and just kind of fix up this edge a little bit. Aw, that sounds really nice. I'm going to add a bit of this red into the pink that's already there. Just to kind of brighten it up. There we go, that's not too bad. Yeah, make it pop a little bit. Give it a little bit of difference between this one and this one, and yeah. Ah, that's good, that's good. Alright, next I'm going to do this one here. It's probably a little too wet. I might see if I'll make an watercolor brush set. Cause honestly, I'm so impressed with these, with the watercolors. Like, it's an acrylic paint set. Like, it's a set designed for acrylic paint, so I'm really, really impressed with how well they are doing with a medium that they are not intended for. I think my lines are getting a little too Crayola watercolor pencils. Well, that's cool. I use I think I have Prismacolor watercolor pencils. Or not Prismacolor. Shit, I can't remember what the brand is. It's another like fairly high-end artist brand. I bought them to do ball jointed doll face-ups. Hi, Polywog. They make cool scar effects on skin. That's cool. I bought them to do ball jointed doll face-ups, but I've ended up using them to just like draw with. I think I need to be more flowy with the tendrils. I really like how these tendrils are turning out though. Can you guys see okay? Thank you. And now for this one, we have two different colors here. I'm gonna go in with a really deep indigo, I think. Just to kind of give something a little bit different. And we're going to kind of skip over the rest of the jellyfish. Trying to anyway. I guess I can scoot over them. Just a little bit layered. Just from some extra dimension, you know? Vaseline and flour. Okie dokie then. I don't think I'm doing anything for Halloween. I live in an apartment, so there's no like trick-or-treating. And I don't ever know anybody that does Halloween parties. Or if they do, I never get invited. These are really tangled up, huh? I'm gonna give him a couple of tendrils. Okay, cool. And this one is neat. Okay, so here's what we have so far. I think it's looking pretty okay. You know, it looks fine. It's not good. It's not what I would consider a good painting. But you know. I missed a step. I missed a step! Okay, with an even smaller brush. I think this one's smaller. Hang on. This one's a 3. this one's a 5, yeah. With an even smaller brush. Mortician's putty and some basic sculpting tools? Yeah, but Vaseline and flour are cheaper. With our smaller brush, we're going to go back into our colors as concentrated as we can make them. And we're going to add some lines. Okie dokie then. That sounds really interesting. We're going to go in and add some lines and some even more darkness to the bottom here. I didn't get enough water. I'm sorry for going quiet, you guys. This is, it's a little bit nerve-wracking for me. I'm used to painting things with a high level of precision, you know, where it's supposed to look a certain way. I'm not used to being this, like, loose with everything. And, like, it's supposed to be just kind of, like, chill. Yeah, I have a lot of trouble with, my skin as well. Anyway, yeah, you're supposed to be kind of loose with watercolors because that's just kind of how it is, just the medium. And it is making me a little bit nervous being this, like, freeform and loose with it. Also, Arian, I'm pretty sure, no offense, I'm pretty sure you would not end up with third-degree chemical burns. At third degree, it would be burned down past your epidermis to your dermis. Your skin would turn black, slough off, and you would need, skin grafts. Third degree is, like, super, super crazy bad. Like, you would be losing, like, limbs. Yeah, third degree is life endangering, yeah. Life endangering, life changing. You would be in hospital, getting skin grafts, etc. You know what? That's not bad. That's not terrible. That's not the worst jellyfish I've ever seen in my life. It's not good. Like, once again, I did not delude myself into thinking that this art is good. You've had your skin turn black and slough off and needed skin graft because of a band-aid. That's, like, I'm not doubting you, but that sounds, it sounds like you should probably, talk to someone about that. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. That's my grandmother. We don't get to talk very often anymore because my mom lives with them now, and she kind of, she kind of monopolizes all Graham's time. But I think this has come out really, really cute. The only thing left to do now, she used a gel pen, but I don't know where to get a gel pen. In the tutorial, she used a gel pen, so I was going to use my paint marker, which please don't tell me that my paint marker has dried up. I will cry. Okay, no. Yeah, I really like this one. It started out as my least favorite, but I really like it. I like this one, and I really like this pink one. So yeah, now we're just gonna come back in and do some... Nope, I guess we're not, because I guess my marker dried up. Gel pens are sold at like Walmart and stuff. Oh, interesting, interesting. We're just gonna grab our white pen. Just do some squiggles. Flame jelly? Yeah, kinda. Just gonna add a few little wiggly tendrils here and there in white. Remembering to wipe my pen off between colors. Dark indigo looks good too. This one? Honestly, I don't think any of them look bad. I think they all look really good. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that they look good, but they don't look terrible. They're definitely not the worst jellyfish I've ever seen. I gotta shake this motherfucker. Oh my god, you can hear that. Hang on. You know, you cursed me there, Ark. You mentioned that sometimes I forget to unmute. And I sure went and did just that. So anyway, we're going to outline the edges of our jellies. Give them a bit of high shine with the white pen. I actually think this multicolor one over here might be my favorite, except for its tendrils. I don't like its tendrils, but I like the body of it a lot. They crunch nicely? Oh, thanks. But yeah, I think this one might be my favorite up in the corner. She's really come out lovely. Yeah, jellyfish! I'm so glad that you could tell what they were coming in. If you came in and you were like, oh, what's that? I would have been so upset. I would have been so sad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. It was very much a trust the process type situation for a while there. But yeah, I think it's actually coming out pretty okay, pretty decent, in fact. I'm trying to let the ones that I'm doing dry before I move on to the next one so that I don't smear them. I do believe I have a spare 8x10 frame sitting around somewhere, so this might actually even go up on my wall. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. This red one almost looks like a blood jellyfish. Or blood bubble. It's a little bit gross, but in a really cool way. The lily horns. That'd be kind of cute. I am following a tutorial though. And when I follow tutorials, especially for art, I usually don't deviate from them. At least not the first like time or two that I follow them. Because I always worry that I'm going to do a bad job. You know what? Yo, why is this actually really fucking cute? Oh, and we mustn't forget bubbles. So we're just going to add in some strong white bubbles. Just a few here and there. I'm not going to put like a ton of them. I'll put big one up here because there's nothing really up in this corner. Put a whole bunch of them up in this corner. And some over here. Let's maybe make them trailing up here. I know they're super hard to see. I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry for my overhead light. But yeah, I don't think that's very bad at all. Maybe we'll do some more bubbles. I don't know, the bubbles are fun. You just kind of like boop, boop, bloop, bloop, bigger bubble. They're actually kind of sinking into the... Oh, sorry, baby. I stepped on my cat. They're actually kind of sinking into the paint. I definitely think that the paint marker is not the move with this. But yeah, here is our finished jellyfish painting. Once again, this is my very first time working with watercolor. So I hope you guys like it. What do you guys think? Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my masking tape because I know that that's so satisfying. Thank you. That was supposed to be really satisfying. Like, I laid the tape out in a way that was supposed to be really good. But it ended up being kind of shitty. But I always really like that clean white border. Clean white edge. There we go. We successfully edged. There we go. Genuinely, I actually am super proud and happy of this. I actually kind of love it. And it can be hung either that way or this way. Actually, I think this way looks better. This actually looks better, I think. Little bits of watercolor gel pens. What? Those sure are words. So I have a second painting lined up. Well, not lined up. I have to like tape it off and stuff. Glitter gel pens? Oh, that would be so cool. I don't have those, but that would be really pretty. But yeah, one final look at our jellyfish. And I have a second painting tutorial lined up. So let's go ahead and we'll pull out a second sheet of paper from my sketchbook. Once again, I love that you can take these out and put them back in. That makes me eternally happy. I wonder what... Oh, by the way, this is 98 pound, 160 GSM. In case anyone's interested in what kind of paper I'm using. I can't imagine why you'd be interested in the kind of paper I'm using, but just for your information, that's what it is. So this is going to be a little bit of a struggle bus. I could not find my small tape. So I have to cut. This is 2-inch masking tape. So I am going to just tear it into some strips. I keep waking my cat up, and she's like, gonna go pout now. Hi, Pumpkin. I'm so sorry. She's so mad at me right now. Alright, so I'm going to, because I'm trying to get this down to a specific size, that's why I'm taping it the way I am. And I'm also sticking the tape to my desk mat so that I can just de-stick it just a little bit. It's so funny. I know you guys can hear like all the little weird noises that my tape is making. Where's my thing? So we're just gonna take our tape and cut it in half. Sorry guys, this is a little bit of a struggle bus. I expected that to take like way longer, so I didn't line up a second sheet of paper. Like I didn't prepare a second sheet of paper because I didn't expect to be done so quickly. And I mean, an hour and a half is not that quick, but it's way quicker than I expected. I expected that to legit take like 3+ hours. Alright, cool. So, top and bottom. Wait, okay, so it's 12 inches long. So we want here and here to have 1-inch tapes. I think I actually taped it the wrong way on the other one. Small lollipops? That sounds nice. And I usually extra tape the corners, because that's where I usually have leakage. So I'm just gonna tape the top and bottom corners with the extra tape that I cut off here. You know, I'm really glad that nobody gives me shit for being a quote-unquote gaming VTuber and doing other things like crafts and stuff. Cause like, I don't want to have to hit a bitch, but I will. I hate cutting tape. It's so annoying. But unfortunately necessary in this case. It's worse because, like, the gel polish that I use has a certain type of polymer in it and it sticks really badly to the adhesive in the tape. So it makes it really, really hard to, like, do this. Alright, cool. So this should be 8 by 10. Let me real quick measure. Did my partner steal my measuring tape again? It's somewhere. Now there's a tape measure. That's good enough. I have a tailor's tape. Yep, 10 by 8. Perfect. I think my other one is probably like 11 by 7 or 11 by 6, something. I don't know. Anyway, so the next thing we're going to be making today, I think we're going to do some blueberries. Maybe? Let me double check my tutorial. Let me just make sure that it's it's doable for me. Yeah, I think the blueberries are achievable. Let's go ahead and respray our watercolors over here. My cat's getting super anxious again because I'm using water. Where's the big brush that I had? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So for this, we're going to need our artist palette because we're going to be mixing colors. And where did it go? There it is. There it is. Let me see. Is this my number 5? Yeah, this is my number 5 Royal Langarnicle. Gonna take it and we're gonna mix up a purpley blue. So we're gonna take some purple. Oh, cool. So it doesn't actually sit in there very well. That's awesome. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oops. And I'll grab some blue. Mix it in there. That's really yucky color. I don't like that at all. I think we need some more purple. It's sticking. There we go. It's okay. You know what? I think that should be fine. I think that should be fine. Okay, so... Oh, the tone? Well, thank you. So what we're gonna do... Yeah, the pigment's not great. Honestly, this watercolor set is not... It's not great. So we're gonna make some smallish circles with just water. And we're gonna take our purpley blue color, pick up a little bit, and just touch the water with it. And what we want is for the pigment to flow within the water. I think we're gonna add Bit more blue to it. Whoop, I probably shouldn't have done that directly. That's okay. Add a little more purple to it. That is beautiful. Okay, cool. And next we're going to do another circle. Wow. I'm actually gonna try and catch the shine from the light here. We're gonna pick up our purpley blue and drop it in there. Let it kind of swirl around, do its own thing. I actually kind of like the effect that we got when we dropped in some of the concentrated purple here. By the way, we're making blueberries. In case anyone was confused as to why I'm painting with just like blue and purple, we're making blueberries. Blueberries! Oh, that's lovely. That's really, really lovely. By the way, this tutorial is by the same person. The same person as I showed before. And yeah. And next we're gonna make another circle, and we're gonna have these two circles touching. We're gonna be a little bit daring. Let the pigments flow together. Give it... This one's gonna be a little bit bigger. Now, the pigment flow together. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh no, you guys can see my phone in the corner, I'm sorry. And grab some more of our purpley blue that we mixed up. Touch of the blue. Y'all, I hope this is like soothing to watch and not anxiety inducing. I really do. I really hope it's just like chill to watch. I really like adding that little touch of purple in there. That's okay. Just hang out, dude. You can show me later or tomorrow or, you know. Nice and chill. I'm glad to hear it. I really, really am. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill the page with these little circles. You only want to do one or two at a time, apparently. I'm going to make this one kind of big over here. Yeah, you just want to... We're going to take some time, fill up the page, so we're just going to kind of chat. Hang out, chat while I draw a bunch of little circles. Draw some blueberries. Drop in some blue to this bottom edge here. I feel that, I feel that. there's any questions anyone would like to ask, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, feel free to just like drop it in chat and we'll just have like a nice chill session. Chill, chat, all that kind of stuff. Very relaxing, very zen. Yeah. Just like chill day. I really love the combination of these two colors together. This like ocean blue and the really nice purple. I don't know if you guys can see. Probably not so much because my overlay. You know, I think I can remove the overlay. Hang on. I think removing the overlay will be fine. There we go. That's gonna make it a little easier for you guys to see what I'm doing. And let's see, let's put another one here, but let's make it touching this one. No crown shyness here. Everybody's touching, everybody's friends. By the way, I have to keep stopping because holding something this small without it having like a grip on it is really triggering my carpal tunnel. So in case you guys are wondering like, oh Lily, why aren't you painting consistently? It's because I'm in pain. So I'd have to get like children's paintbrushes to have like a comfortable painting experience though, and that's unfortunate. So, whoa, man! I am looking at the link that Ark sent me. Those are interesting. Yeah, those are really interesting. Very cool. Thank you for the link, Ark. Not me not being in mod mode this whole time. Alright, there we go. Have an itch, have an itch. Did you guys know that I have freckles on my arms? I have freckles. I love freckles. I think they're very cute. I almost want to use this bigger brush. Let's see how that works out. Let's see, Freckle buddies! High five! Heck yeah, high fives! That's cool, that's cool. So basically what I want is for it to look like a pint of blueberries kind of rolled, like fell over and rolled across the table. So that's what I'm kind of going for. Let's pull this paintbrush out. Put that to the side. I think we're gonna end up using our shitty paintbrush for this painting. So yeah, I kind of want, I don't know, maybe one here, one over here. I am really not good with like randomness. Maybe a small one here. let's go ahead and get some pigment on these before they dry. Yeah, I have a bunch of freckles, but they're most prominent on like my arms and shoulders. And fun fact, I actually have a freckle on my cheek by my eye, that's shaped like a heart. Like 100% legit, shaped like a heart. It's kind of crazy. People think that it's fake, that I pencil it in, but no, it just is there. It is true. Ark has indeed seen it, because Ark's seen pictures of me, unfortunately. I don't know how his eyes recovered from seeing pictures of me, but you know. You guys should pray for the health of his eyes. Why am I painting with one hand? Why am I just like letting my carpal tunnel creep up when I am ambidextrous? It's not like this technique needs any like specific level of what's the word? Like it's not super delicate or anything. But yeah, so I am ambidextrous. I'm completely ambidextrous. I could write with both hands. The writing with my right hand is a little bit more legible than my left hand, but honestly, I've got terrible handwriting anyway. So it doesn't much matter which hand I use. When I do sports, I throw with my left hand. If it's like a throw ball sport, yeah, I throw with my left hand. But yeah. Most of the time I do write with my right hand just because it's more convenient. Because let's be fair, the world is set up for right-handedness. I'm gonna do a little blueberry, like, hanging off the corner here. Use javelin with both, that's cool. Javelin's not a ball, though. I'm just messing with you. That's really cool, though. Yeah, turn a little blueberry over here. Off the page a little bit. Now we are gonna be the ones that aren't connected. We are gonna be connecting them later. There's a whole technique to this. I'm really excited to show you guys. I know that's stupid, but you know, I'm just really excited to show you guys. I'm having a grand old time with this painting. The whole watercolor painting thing in general. Let's do a cluster of 3 here, but like 1 off the corner. I bet. Ambidextrousness is really difficult for people to accept, which is such a strange statement. I got in trouble in college from one of my professors for being ambidextrous. She hated it. It drove her insane. I couldn't stand her anyway, so... You know, not too mad about that. Yeah, no. She was very technique oriented, and if you didn't do everything exactly the way the technique was supposed to be done, it was wrong. And you see, because I swap hands while I'm drawing, I draw with both hands. I do. I draw with both hands. Um, yeah, dude, teachers hate it. So because I swap hands when I'm drawing, I swap what side of the easel that I draw on as well, or what I stand on. Um, while I'm painting or drawing and stuff. Yeah, I swap sides of the easel, and it drove my teacher insane. She came over to me and she got all hoity-toity, got in my face and goes, "What hand do you draw with?" And I'm like, "I'm ambidextrous." And she's like, "You are what?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ambidextrous. I draw with both hands at the same time. Like, I swap back and forth while I'm drawing." "Well, what hand do you paint with?" "Both." "Well, what hand do you write with?" "Both." "So you're completely ambidextrous?" "Yes." And she came over and, like, she started out and she was like, "Oh, you're on the wrong side of the easel." And I'm like, "How?" And she's like, "Well, you're drawing with your right hand, so you're supposed to be on this side of the easel." And I'm like, yeah, I'm ambidextrous. I'm gonna swap." And she just didn't know what to do with that information. And she got super flustered and, like, huffed and puffed her way away. And then she went on and on about technique and stuff and proper technique and all this. And I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, I couldn't stand her. She was terrible. Yeah, her head was definitely in her ass. She was definitely a head ass. That's funny. Man, I should have started with this blueberry painting. That's fun. I don't know, I like throwing teachers and trainers and stuff off. That's like one of my favorite things. I guess I'm just as much of a gremlin as my D&D character is. Yeah, yeah, oh my god, I am totally ambidextrous with a sword. Oh my god. With most weapons, I can totally be ambidextrous. I'm ambidextrous when I shoot too. If you go to a gun range and you really want to freak out a range master, if you're ambidextrous, do it. Why are we the same person, bro? I don't know. We just are though. I want this one really big. It's like a really big, juicy blueberry. Maybe. I don't know. I really enjoy weapons training. There's a Flamberge rapier for sale near me. And y'all, I cannot tell you how tempted I am to buy it. I showed you. It's the one that looks like it's the Ilaria sword. I linked it to you. Ark. Your brain dead? Well, that's not new. Now, give me a second. I'll show you. I have it saved in my... Why? Why is someone selling... Okay, you guys can't see the location or anything. Why is someone selling a container of Heinz mustard for $20? Why is that happening? Yeah, but they're all like that. It's not like unique or anything. I linked you the thing. The listing name is cosplay pointy thing because you can't say like sword or knife or anything like that in a Facebook Marketplace post. It'll get taken down. It's special, bro. The person fucking listed it was special. Oh, did I use the wrong word? I'm sorry. Swept Hill. I thought we said it was Flamberge. I'm sorry. Oops. My bad. Oh, wavy blade. I thought it was the hilt. Let's see, where else? Let's connect a small one to this one here. This technique is 10 out of 10 fun, by the way. Sorry, I have an itch on my palm. Yeah, so the look that we're going for here is, like I said, a pint of blueberries that has just spilled across the page. And so we're not going to fill the whole page with blueberries, just like the center at this kind of diagonal. And then a few additional here and there. I'll take a look at that in just a second. This one needs a little bit stronger pigment. Let's see what Ark sent me. Ark, how dare you? Excuse you, that's so lewd. Also, I hate that. Why do I hate it? Bro, it's ugly. It's so gross. It's so yucky. It's ugly. Yucky. Green apple chupa chups? Ew, green apple. I am a huge hater of green apple. You fuck up your opponent's grip with it. That's nice. But it's yucky. So ugly. Yeah, you're more than welcome to. There's like a couple of green apple things that I don't mind, but like most green apple things, it's just too. I don't know. It makes my nose feel weird. And I hate the way that like green apple scented things smell. Which is really unfortunate because it's one of my partner's like favorite smells. I would slurp. I would enjoy very much. I like cola candy. Speaking of things that smell good, so I have this friend and she's a super sweetheart. She's super nice. And we hang out whenever we can, but she lives kind of far away. It's like over an hour drive. She's the one whose house I went to play mermaids the other week. And she fucking... You only got 4 flavors in the bag? Well, how many flavors normally come in the bag? But yeah, so she messages me the other day, and she's like, Lily, I got you a present. And I was like, no, don't do that. And she's like, yeah, I already did. It'll be there, like, at the end of the month. Orange, green apple, Starob, and cola. That sounds nice. But yeah, she's like, he'll be there at the end of the month. And I'm like, question mark? And she's like, so you're not allowed to go and buy that new candy corn cinema roll that just came out from Build-A-Bear. And I'm like, no! Friend, insert friend name here. And of course, because I'm me, I was like, you should spend your money on yourself because you're amazing. And, you deserve to get yourself nice things. And she's like, I already did. And I wanted to buy you something. And I'm like, and I cry. So yeah, she fucking bought me the new cinema roll Build-A-Bear and a little outfit for him. And she made it scented like strawberry birthday cake. People are so nice to me and I don't understand. It's so confusing. I love people. I love my friends. My fluffy! Hi, baby! Hi. Hello. Speaking of people I love, this is my partner. Girls, get out of here, Fluffy! Indeed, indeed. Oh my god, you're all showing up as purple names in my chat box on stream. So it's just like purple, 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 purple. I'm just like, who the fuck is what? Look, Fluffy, so we just finished jellyfish. We painted jellyfish. I don't know why, but on OBS, you're all purple for me. Yeah, like on stream, you're all different colors, but on OBS, you're all the same color. And I don't know why I did that. But yeah, so we're now painting some blueberries. Tentacles? I mean, I might have to do that. Yeah. Like I was saying, I'm looking at chat through OBS right now. And in my chat box on OBS, you're all the same color. But on actual Twitch, you're all different colors. Let's connect this one with another one. Pixelate tentacles? I don't think so. I don't think that would work very well with watercolor. I mean, it might, but you'd have to like concentrate it and stuff. It would be really difficult to pixelate tentacles. We are doing something tentacle themed this week though, so you guys should stay tuned for that. That's gonna be fun. Does that look like enough blueberries? I want to fix this top one up a little bit, give it some more stronger pigment around the edges. The truck is so loud. Oh no! That'll be on Blue Twitch? No, it's gonna be on Purple Twitch because it's not an inappropriate type of tentacle. It's a craft that I've been talking about for a couple of months now. And, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, because you guys are gonna just have to tune in again later. Oh my god, you could see my hair on stream. Hi! By the way, my hair is two different colors. It desperately needs to be, dyed. It also needs to be brushed. I haven't brushed my hair today. Anyway, so yeah, I think that's our nice, like, spread of blueberries. Casting a dildo? We're not casting a dildo. We are going to be using some polymer clay for something. So that's going to be interesting. We're obviously doing some painting today. Tomorrow we are going to go for our weekly walk, though. So that'll be nice. Walking and painting? No, I don't think so. I'm not that talented, man. I want to do like a triple berry somewhere. What if I do another berry right here? Just kind of small. Grab some of that blue. I like that. That's good. Oh god, no. I'm definitely not that coordinated. little bit more blue. Now they do all kind of mash together, but that's okay. They're supposed to. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... Yes, trust the process. Trust the process. Indeed. We're going to take our number 3 brush. Going to get it a little bit wet. And we're going to come in with our super dark blue over here. And I actually want to kind of pull some of the water out. Number 2 pencil. No, this is a number 3 Royal Langnickel brush. Actually, I want to dry these real quick because I don't want to completely ruin this. So we're going to break out our trusty, handy-dandy, no-name dryer. No, I'm not a number 2 pencil. I'm one of those, really fine... Anyway, be right back. So I'm currently trying to soak up some of the extra water from these berries in the middle that are not cooperating and are extra wet for some reason. There you go. And now back to drawing time. So that's pretty much done. Yeah. Alright, so the next thing we want to do is grab our very darkest blue, the one that we kind of used to do these, but we're going to highly concentrate it. And I think I took too much water. I have a mop brush I'm going to use to soak up the water on the palette. Alright, now we're just gonna do little. This is dry, right? Yeah, we're gonna do little. Just kinda. I think I need a smaller brush. Yeah, I need a smaller brush. I don't think I have a smaller brush, so I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're just going to create the little stem piece that comes out from the blueberries when they're growing. And we want some in different directions. So, like this. Maybe one over here. These actually are starting to look like blueberries. I wish I had some darker colors to do this with. Maybe if I like pick up a tiny bit of black. The little purple hints on it. Thank you. The purple is a lot more visible in real life. Like to the naked eye, it's way more visible. Let's see, let's put this one over here. And what about one right here? Oh man, you guys. Why is this so fun? Thank you. I don't know if you guys can see, but this might be my favorite blueberry so far. He's very purple up here, and I really like that. This one's really cute too. By the way, I mixed some black in with the blue that we're using for the stem to give us that nice, like really dark blue color. I think we're gonna overlap this one here. Yeah, no, I'm having a lot of fun with this. This is really cool. Let's turn the paper and draw some of these at some different angles. Let's grab this one and do this here, maybe? That's way too dark. Can I just do a little bit more blue? That didn't take care of the too dark issue, but that's okay. So yeah, like I said, we're kind of going for the pint of blueberries just spilled across the page. I know I keep mentioning that, but I don't really have any insight into like watercolor painting technique, so I can't really like give you guys any like information or insight about it because this is my first time doing it, like I mentioned. Normally I'd have some like, advice or insight or something about the art that I'm doing. But today we just vibing, y'all. We are just vibes. 100% just vibes. This is a super beginner technique. By the way. And once again, this is a tutorial by the same person whose tutorial I followed for the other painting. So you should look her up on TikTok if you're interested in getting into watercolor painting. She also does like crafts and stuff. She's really a jack of all trades. It's really fantastic. She's really interesting. So yeah, you should check her out on TikTok if you have a TikTok. If you don't have a TikTok, what are you doing? It's 2024. Yeah, this one unfortunately ended up way too dark. I might come back in with some like more concentrated pigment and like darken up this whole blueberry. And we'll see how that looks because that's just like, it stands out way too much. It's way too dark. Oh, that's too much. That's too dark. Pee pee poo poo hee hee funny. Ha ha ha. Some good advice there. Sage advice, really. Okay, honestly, can you guys tell that these are supposed to be blueberries? Like, be 100% honest with me, please. Can you guys tell that these are supposed to be blueberries? Yeah? Yay! That makes me really happy. Like, they're obviously a little bit abstract, a little bit painterly, but that's the technique of the day. Technique du jour. the blue orbs and arconic starry tops. Yeah. Little spiky tops. Spiky tops. Okay, so I think that's all of the tops. I like that. That looks really good. Okay, so now we're gonna do something a little bit scary. We're doing a little bit scary. First though, real quick, I'm gonna go change out my paint water, cause it's very blue, and we're about to be working with some different colors. So, hi, pumpkin. Hi, how's my baby? So we're gonna go change out our paint water real quick. So those of you in chat who do painting, do you have... Ah! There's a bug. Do you have a dedicated paint water receptacle, or do you use a cup or a mug like Ark does? Also, do you ever stand up and realize just how bad you have to pee? Because I just did. I will be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom, and I will talk to you in a second. What do you guys think? Should I give Polly a treat? I think I'm gonna give Polly a treat before I sit back down. Oh my goodness! Oh! We got her these new treats, and they're made by the same company that makes her dry food, and they're really good ingredients. And they're really good. So, big Kool-Aid balls? That works. Can you sit? No. Sit? Good girl. Good girl. Give her a little kissy and a treat. I'm gonna give her a treat, but I'm not gonna give her a kissy because I don't want to pick her up right now. No. Down. Up high. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, one more. Ready? Sit. No. Sit. Paw. Paw. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good job. I left my water in the other room. So in case anyone's wondering, the tricks that Pollywog can do are sit, up high, up, down, and paw. She's quite a smart little girl. I love this dumb little cat. Alright, so the next thing we're gonna do is a little bit scary. Because I really like how this is looking so far. Oh yeah, we weren't getting a clean brush color change. Anyway, I like how this is looking so far, and this could completely ruin it. So we're going to take our clean brush and some green, and we're going to make some leaves. And you just do and press and lift. That didn't make a very strong leaf. That's okay. And we're just gonna kind of put some leaves everywhere. I think I need better watercolor paints. Yeah, I think I need some better watercolor paints. And apparently we can also do the outlines of leaves. Apparently that's a thing. And just gonna take the lid off of my little contraption there. Let's do this green, and we're just gonna, let's try that technique again with the yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy some better watercolor paints eventually. And we're not gonna put them everywhere. Hi Arian, how's it going? Oh, that was such a good leaf! Look at that leaf! Oh shit. Thinking about mint? Okay, mint is a good thing to think about. Let's see. Let's try mint ice cream to go in your tummy. Oh, that sounds good. I haven't eaten today, so I'm kind of hungry. Let's put one here. Look at that leaf! Look at that leaf! Maybe one. Let's do some leaf out here. Let's do like a big leaf out here. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Let's do some more outlines so that that one over there doesn't look out of place. Seems like most of my greens are kind of the same. I have this like really strange like spring green over here. Let's do another outline down here. And maybe over this way? Not a huge fan of the leaf outlines. But it's part of the technique and it's good to learn. It's good to learn new things. What if I mix these two colors together like this? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I don't like this outline technique at all. I kind of almost want to go back in and just like fill them. That's not bad. That's not terrible. Let's make it a little bit stronger of a fill. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Hi, baby. What do you need? What do you need, sweet girl? And let's see, we use this color over here. Yeah, I don't like the outline, so we're going to mix those and just fill those in with the desired color. I like that there's a lot of like different colors going on. Yeah, yeah. I think these, like these two greens here and here, I think they go the best with like the tones of the blueberries. So we're gonna go back in. We're just gonna keep drawing some leaves. The word mint always makes me think about cars. In the car scene, the word mint is used to describe a car that's like fresh off the dealership floor. Like it's really, really well preserved, or not preserved, that's not the right word. It's really, it looks new. It looks nice and fresh. So there's a spectrum that goes between mint and shitbox. Same as collectibles. Oh, yeah, yeah, same as collectibles. I forgot about that. Yeah. I almost want to put another berry right here. I'm in a car group on, I think it's on Facebook, called If You Squint, It's Mint. And basically, it's like shit boxes that from 50 yards or whatever it is looks almost passable. And I think it's hilarious. I love it. But yeah, it's called If You Squint, It's Mint. And that's always what I think of when someone mentions the word mint, is I think of that particular group. The page is feeling a little more full now, which is really nice. I like it. I wonder what would happen if I mixed this green with some of this green get kind of like maybe a mid-tone. That is like the perfect green. That is a beautiful green. Damn, I really, really like that green. Thank you. And y'all, these are super cheap watercolors. Imagine what I could do if I had a nice set. Not that an artist should blame his or her or their tools for their shortcomings, but you know, when you're trying to get like a really concentrated color and your colors won't concentrate, that's maybe. Yeah, well, that's way too expensive of a set. But yeah, when you're trying to get a nice concentrated color and the colors refuse to concentrate because the concentration of pigment isn't high enough to make a concentrated color, then it's maybe a little bit the fault of the cat licking my toes. Hello. Maybe just a little bit of the fault of the tools. I don't think I've ever painted something so banal. Something so... I don't want to say boring, because this definitely has not been boring, but it's very pedestrian. And, like, definitely not in a bad way. I'm not, like, complaining, but I don't... Normal, yeah. I've never painted something so normal looking. In case you guys can't tell, I'm kind of going back into the leaves that are far too blue or far too yellow and adding just a little bit of a second green to kind of like tone everything and bring everything to like a nice mid-tone. Not all the same tone, mind you, but just so that nothing swings too far one way or the other. So yeah. I think I want another leaf up here. Just like... maybe just like coming out of this, like this. There we go. Wow! Wait, is this actually cute? Yo, is this actually cute? Did I actually do something? I want another berry here. Like, kind of a small one. I'm so glad that my model blinks because sometimes I forget to as a person. That's actually like why I had to set my normal VTuber model to auto blink, because I as a human person thanks for the hydrate. I as a human person sometimes forget to blink. Especially if I'm like really getting into something. I think that single berry there filled the page out really nicely. I want to go back into this one and deepen up the pigment on top and bottom just to match with the crown a little bit better. Oh, sorry, baby. I do not know why the cat insists on sitting directly under my feet, even though she gets stepped on. There we go. So the next step, cause she dumb and she love me. Yeah, that's true. So the next step in the tutorial, I'm not 100% sure if we should do, because I'm just really worried about it absolutely ruining the painting, and I'm honestly not sure how I feel about the end result of this technique. So the next part of the technique is to take just a pen and outline all of the blueberries and draw some in with just the pen. And I don't know how I feel about that. Um, Seeing it on her page, I'm like, I get it, but I am just not sure how I feel about the technique itself. And I'm so happy with how this is looking. You know what? Why don't we really quick, let's swap out our actual piece for just, this is just a scrap paper. Now I do have some fine line illustration markers. Let's try a couple of berries. Let's do her technique. Yeah, I just want to see how I feel about it in person. Her berries are a lot more, the color's a lot more concentrated, so the black doesn't look as off as I feel it's going to with ours. So we're gonna go ahead and do a berry here. And we're gonna do another, like, really small berry over here. That's not how I was supposed to do it, but that's okay. Really small berry there. And I think I'll do a twofer over here. Oops. It's kind of funny, you guys can see the water spots a lot easier than I can. So I'm using my my OBS, which is just right in front of me, to like see where my water is to put down the initial layer of paint. So I'm just giving the colors a nice blend. I'm not too worried about how these look because this is literally just our scrap paper. We're just gonna test the technique out over here. Cool. And once again, we're gonna give it a blast from our now unbranded thing. Thank you. So Polly hates my hairdryer, and every time I turn it on, she freaks out, and I feel so bad about it. So anyway, yeah, Polly hates my hairdryer. And me using it to dry my pieces keeps making her really upset. And I feel terrible. I feel like a bad parent. Let's go ahead and give this one a little gooply goop over here. I'm not muted, right? No, I'm not muted. Okay, cool. Let's... Okay, this one's still a little bit wet. Yeah, I know, and she'll be fine. I just feel bad. Because she's like... She keeps going back to sleep under my desk, by my feet. And then she keeps getting woken up by my fucking hairdryer noise, and I feel so bad because I'm scaring her. And she's my baby, you know? I hate when things make her upset. Alright, we're gonna blow those dry real quick. Okay, so... Now my markers have a lot of different tips to them. There's my brush tip. I think this is a 25, yeah. 0.25 tip. This one has a slightly larger brush tip. And this is a 0.5. So in the tutorial, they use something similar to like this. And what she does is, let me just double check. Okay. So what she does is goes around the blueberries and gives their wigglies some more wiggliness. And yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing it. I hate it. I genuinely hate it. I think I need a thinner pen. This is my thinnest, like, brush nib pen. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing it. We're not doing that. Unless, what if I use, let's see. Let's just grab this and come in here with my fine liner. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's way too bold for my berries. She just kind of outlines the wigglies like this. And of course, you can draw some, she says. Which is definitely not a technique that I'm comfortable with. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We are simply not doing that. So, anyway, here's our beautiful finished blueberries. I'm really happy with these. The only thing that I actually might go ahead and do is come in with some really, really concentrated blue and purple for the top and bottom. Hang on a second. I spilled a little bit of water. Which is fine because our desk is completely protected with paper and there's paper on my desk and then there's a cover underneath the paper. So yeah. But yeah, I might come back in with some really concentrated blue and just give them a little bit of shadow for the bottom. Now obviously we're going to come in and like soften it up. Similar to the way we did the jellyfish. Just nice and soft. Gosh, that's lovely. Thank you. I'm honestly really, really happy with these. And then maybe some purple starting out from the crown. But not everywhere, just a little bit here and there. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Let's grab purple and make this a little bit more concentrated here. But yeah, so earlier, when I had to take a phone call, my grandmother called me and she was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm painting jellyfish." And she goes, "What? Why?" I was like, "Because I like jellyfish." And she's like, "But are you like painting on jellyfish?" I'm like, "No, silly, I'm doing a painting of jellyfish." And she was like, "Oh, that makes more sense." By the way, this is not a dirty rag. This is just, it's stained. That's why I'm using it for paint, because I don't care. When I was little, my grandmother used to have a group of girls, and they would all go on adventures and trips and stuff together. They went to Vegas, they went to Atlantic City, and sometimes they would take me with them on the more tame adventures. And I went with them to an aquarium a couple of hours away from the house. And one of her girls, her daughter came with us. And it was a lot of fun because her daughter is a lot like me. Very adventurous, very like try anything. And we pet jellyfish. It was really cool. We got to pet jellyfish and sharks and stingrays and all kinds of cool stuff. I love aquariums. Aquariums are probably one of my favorite places in the whole world because you can just go and exist. And you can just watch the fish and just... It's so calming and so wonderful. But yeah, that's just a really nice memory of mine that I thought I'd share with you guys that has to do with jellyfish. Yeah. I haven't been to an aquarium in a really long time. Thanks for the head pats. I feel like if I keep going any further, I'm going to end up with the too much situation. And it's gonna start looking like shit. Although I want to differentiate between these two berries a little bit better. So I want to just bring some strong concentrated blue in here. And of course feather it out some. But yeah, in case you guys didn't know, my dream in life is to be a mermaid. A professional mermaid. And yes, that exists. It's a thing. They go to like aquariums and they even do parties and stuff. And yeah, they flop around in pools and stuff. And it's wonderful. But yeah. That has nothing to do with blueberries, but everything to do with jellyfish. I don't really have any stories or anecdotes about blueberries. Wait! Oh my god, I have an anecdote to do with blueberries, but it's disgusting. Trust me, you guys don't want to know. I'm sorry to like lead up like that. Bean wants fish legs, I do want fish legs. I'm sorry to like lead up like that and then have nothing to follow up with, but anyway, yeah, I think that's gonna be all for us for today. So we have our blueberries, we have our jellyfish. I'm personally a pretty big fan of the jellyfish. I think this came out really beautiful. I feel like the blueberries are suffering from not enough. I feel like if we had given this like a nice background, like a pink or a, you know, just like a nice background color, maybe like an orange or yellow or something like that, I feel like it would have been nicer. But that's not to say that this isn't a nice painting. I just think it could have been better. But, you know, I was following a tutorial. I was trying to do exactly what the tutorial said to do. And this is how the tutorial said to do it. With the exception of that last step that we decided was a no-go. So anyway, yeah, I hope everybody had a great time hanging out and exploring art with me. I am going to be doing a lot more art over the next few days. Tomorrow we are just doing our standard normal walk. I think we're going to go to the thrift store because we couldn't go last week. There's something I want to pick up while we're there. So tomorrow's going to be our normal Passeggiata Monday. And Tuesday, I think we're going to work with polymer clay. Wednesday, well, you'll just have to stick around and find out, huh? So anyway, yeah, I hope everybody has a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. I'll post the finished paintings on, probably on my Discord and my Twitter, of course. And yeah, without further ado, I hope you take care of yourselves until I see you again. I hope you have a great day. I already said day, night, whatever time it is for you, but that's okay. I say it again. Oh, Beanstagram! I keep forgetting that I have a Beanstagram. Yes, I do have an Instagram. If you do exclamation point social. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you'll get all my social links and you'll be able to find my Beanstagram. So, yeah, I hope everybody take care of yourselves until I see you again, okay, guys? Alright, bye!